Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. My name is Bilal Ameen and you are watching my YouTube channel Forex Signals Analysis. In this video we will learn about price action. What is price action, its major types, execution and exit level through price action. Each and everything about price action we will discuss in this video. So let's start. First thing we need to know, what is price action. Price action is used to analyze trends and identify entry and exit levels when we trade in market, which means price action helps us to find perfect trades in market. There are three major types of price action: trend trading, support and resistance trading, and demand and supply zone trading. First we will talk about trend trading. In trend trading we need to know identification of trends, use of trend line, trade execution, place of stop loss and take profit. Let's learn trend trading on live graph. As we can see here, live graph of Euro USD H4 time frame. First thing we need to know, what is trend. A trend is the overall direction of a market, which means the direction of a market creates market trends. There are three market trends that the market has followed. First, bullish trends, second, sideways trends, and third is bearish trend. First we will talk about bullish trend. What is bullish trend? When market makes higher high, higher low and higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high and higher low, again higher high and higher low and higher high. When the market makes such a movement, we call it a bullish trend. Now we will draw sideways trend. What is sideways trend? When market makes equal high, equal low, the high is equal to previous high and low is also equal to previous low. In this way market makes its sideways trend. Now we will draw bearish trend. When the market makes lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low and lower high and lower low. When markets makes such a movement, we call it a bearish trend. I hope you are understanding the trends. Now we will learn how to draw trend line. When we draw trend line, the market low should be touching the lower trend line. As we can see here, the lows of the market should be touching the lower trend line. A trend line must touch at least 3 lows of the market. As we can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Minimum 3 lows must be touch the lower trend line. Now we will draw upper trend line. We will draw at the high of the markets. For an accurate trend, a trend line must touch at least 3 lows and 3 high of the market. As we can see here, the lows of the market 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lows touch the lower trend line and 1, 2, 3 and 4 highs hit the upper trend line. In this way we will say our trend is accurate. Now we will learn how to take trade through trend lines. In bearish trend, when market gives rejection above the lower trend line, as we can see here at this point, the market gives rejection above the trend line, then we will search buy opportunity in market. For example, when market gives closing at the green candle, as we can see here, then we take trade at this point. At this point we will take a buy trade in Euro USD H4 time frame. Now we will place our SL and TP. Now we will place over SL below the trend line. If we will check Euro USD H weekly time frame, this is our SL place. We will place our SL is at this point. Now we will place our take profit. We will place our take profit at this point, and we will also close it manually when market reach at this point, because this is our major supply zone. I hope you are understanding trade execution through trend lines. Now we will learn what is support and resistance. In support and resistance, we need to know identification of major support and resistance, place of support and resistance, trade execution, place of stop loss, and take profit. Now we will again learn it on live chart. Here we will remove our previous drawing. First we will check the graph in bigger time frame, day 1. Now we will draw our supports and resistance. As we can see here, this is our strong support at this level, and this is our resistance, and this is our second support, and this is our third support, and this is our fourth support. And this is our another support. As we can see, this is our resistance and this is our support. At this point it's work as a resistance, and this support is also work as resistance at this point, and this support is also work as a resistance at this point, and again work as, and this is our again comes as supports. Now we will learn how to take trade through support and resistance. When market gives closing above the support, then we will search buying opportunity in market. For example, at this point market gives the rejection at above the support. Now when market gives closing in green candle, then we will take over trade. As we see that at this level can execute trade over trade at this point, and our target is the next resistance of the market at this level. If market fail to break the resistance, then we search sell opportunity in the market, and our target is again towards lower support. And if market breaks the resistance, then we search buy opportunity in the market, and our target is next resistance at this point, and we will place our SL and TP at this level below the market, and we will place our TP at this level. In this way we will take trade in through support and resistance. I hope you will understand support and resistance trading. Now we will learn what is demand and supply zones. It is the advanced level of support and resistance. How we will learn how to draw demand and supply zone, trade execution plus exit, stop loss, and take profit. Again we will learn it on live graph. First we will remove our previous drawing. So as we know, the demand and supply zone is the advanced level of support and resistance. For example, if we will draw our support at this level, the closing of market is not equal. So in this situation we draw our demand and supply zones. First, this is an area of the supply zone. Now we will draw a demand zone, and this is our demand zone. As we can see here, the market the zone work as a demand zone at this point and this point and this point, and here it work as a supply zone. Now we will draw another demand zone at this point. As we can see here market zone work as a demand zone, and it's at this point it's work as also demand zone, and at this point it's work as a supply zone, and also as a supply zone at this point. Now we will learn how to take trade through demand and supply zone. Here is also an demand zone at this point. When market gives closing above the demand zone, then we will search some buy opportunity in the market. For example, market gives closing at this point, so we will execute our trade at this point, and we will put our SL at this point at the end of the demand zone, and we will place our take profit according to our supply zone. At this point market easily hit this demand supply zone and again comes in demand zone, and here at this point we will search some sale opportunity in the market. I hope you will understand how to take trades in demand and supply zone. Inshallah, I will meet you again in next video. Goodbye.